So, here we have the third sister, everyone's favorite character to hate. And she is the third figure from the Kenobi series to come out, despite coming out pre-order-wise after Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. How did she do it? How has she done it again? Hopefully, it goes better than the Grand Inquisitor one did. But to start off, it's a normal Star Wars box. Nothing special. I love these boxes because they are simple. Nothing really special to say about that. Let's get it out of here. Kerplunk. And get the figure out of the box. And see if it looks any good. Fresh out of the box. And I gotta say, initial impression, this figure is gonna be really poseable. All that arm and like leg material is all like a nice fabric-y material. So she is going to be way more poseable than most of these other figures. And I'm very excited to see just what I can pull off with that. So we went with a basic pose here, lightsaber on the hip. I'm glad, like I said in the Grand Inquisitor, I wish it had a half lightsaber. This one does have a half lightsaber, which makes me quite happy. But before we get too much into it, let's take her off of the spinning turntable and take a much closer look at the figure itself, shall we? So, like normal, before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at accessories. So she comes with this, if I can get it up. Okay, never mind. She comes with a half lightsaber, a full lightsaber, a light up lightsaber, which if you watch the Grand Inquisitor video, you would know is just okay. And then the broken lightsaber that she uses to fight Darth Vader. She also comes with this little communicator that comes with the fifth brother and a little Obi-Wan, just in case she wants to have a quick chat with him. She also comes with this cloak and this sash, which we will put on her in a little bit. Normal lightsaber, half and half, and the two swishing blades, just in case you wanted to do that. So, if you'll give me a second, I can show you exactly what the lightsaber looks like. So here is the lightsaber, and here is the lightsaber on. Can you see the difference there? Let me shut the lights off here real quick. So that's what the lightsaber looks like on in the dark. It looks alright. It could definitely look a lot better. They use red LEDs, like as we all know, so it doesn't make it very easy to be seen in the light. Which, if I can get the light back on, you can tell that you can't even tell if it's on or not. So, that's just the little bit of disappointment, which we're used to. It's always something. However, the rest of this figure, I'm not disappointed with so far. It actually looks very good. Trying to collect accessories and put it off to the side. So, before we put the cloak on her and take a look at that, let's take a look at her, shall we? And that is a very nice head sculpt for a figure that I didn't think I would want. The hair looks very good all the way down. I don't think it's got articulated eyes. It does come off a little easier than I would like. But yeah, the head sculpt actually looks very good. It does look like the actress who played her that I don't know the name of, which is very disrespectful of me. I'm so very sorry. But that's Reva. The armor is not as weird. I wish she had like a helmet. Most Inquisitors had like a helmet, and she doesn't, which is kind of weird. I would have loved a helmet of some sort. But yes, this armor, it does look good for the most part. There's a nice not too bright out there Imperial logo. The armor is a nice material. Again, this is all fabric, so she's very poseable. There's no lights on her, like the Grand Inquisitor had a single light on him. There's no lights on her. She does have this pretty neat cape, which if we come down a little bit, you'll see actually splits into two cape, which does look pretty cool. It has like a Star Destroyer look to it. Bringing her back around, you can see this lovely little belt, which This is a complicated and yet not complicated design, which I do actually not hate now that I'm getting a good look at it. Again, all fabric here, so this is posable for days. Nice little knees. Her display base is the grabber instead of the crotch grabber. And then the boots are not the stupid Star Wars boots we're used to. They're these fun split cut boots. Thank God. I was really worried we'd have to deal with another one of those boots. So let's take a second here and pop the I don't know, rogue look on her. All you have to do is take the sash, put it around, and then just put the cloak on, by the way. It's pretty straightforward. It's in the instructions. But let's do that, right? So just in case you wanted to try to recreate the scene where she tries to kill a child Luke, here it is. And it looks baggy and weird. I might try to put this on another character. I don't know who yet, but it might fit really well on another character. The hood doesn't really work all that well. The wire is kind of jank. And the oh, you know what you could use for this? You could do a you might be able to use this for a like a nightmare version of Cyborg. That might work. But yeah, it's just a look that she has that's kind of gross. So let's get that off and let's do some comparison, shall we? So here is Reva next to the Grand Inquisitor, who is a lot bigger than her in every way. Taller, wider, meaner. You know, they look all right together. I wish she had a little bit more red on her now that I'm looking at her, because red and black is the Inquisitor thing, and she's just more black than anything. He's got red speckled about, so it looks a lot better. I wish she had some red on her. But yes, these two do look nice together. I wish we got some more Inquisitors. I might pick up Merrick, is that it? I can't remember, that guy from Ahsoka who just died and turned into a fart cloud. Just to have more Inquisitors, because they're really not giving us much to work with here. The Hot Toys, the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor Inquisitors, please and thank you. That would be awesome. But yeah, these two look very nice together. So let's bring out the last big guy, and then we can move on to articulation. So there is tiny little Reva next to big bad Darth Vader. This is the Empire Strikes Back version, because we don't obviously have the Kenobi version yet, but they will be going together when he does show up, and he will have that nice Anakin head sculpt on him. I'm very excited for that, but enough about him. He is huge compared to her, in case you were wondering. This is what all three kind of look like together. So it's nice. It's a nice nice look overall. The nice black. I'm very happy. Very, very happy to have some more Imperials in my midst. But he's got to go. He's got very important Empire business to do. And Reva has to lead the yoga class. So let's get to posability, shall we? All right. And again, because she's fabric, this is probably going to be really fun. So, let's see. Life ending. Nope. Her life is intact because that hair is in the way. It's too long. I can't twist it. You could, technically speaking, take her head off. Now I can't get the head off. I couldn't keep it on. Now I can't get it off. Take it off and twist it more. I don't know why you would want to. Head goes up that far. Head goes down that far. Arm goes up that far. A little bit of a butterfly. Arm goes up that far. Arm goes back that far. It's a really nice elbow bend for a female. That's not being sexist. That's Hot Toys never putting more than a 90 in there. A little bit of a crunch. A little bit of a back crunch. Get those out of the way. God, those legs could spread. Again, not being weird. Leg goes up that far. Back that far. Nice little 90 at the knee. And you can get some good articulation at this split cut foot here. So, let's get out of here and get to the end of the video, shall we then? Are you good? So all in all, not a bad figure. Honestly, I was expecting to not like this one. I almost canceled it at one point because I just wasn't happy. But I'm glad I did it because it did turn out really well. Again, the lifeless kind of face thing is a Hot Toys problem. It does kind of fit her character a little bit more than most. But I mean, I'm happy overall. It's not a bad figure. It poses really nicely. It's got a good amount of accessories, so I'm not unhappy. And again, it'll look a lot better once we got Vader and we get Obi-Wan. I wish we were getting those other 2 Inquisitors at some point. But we get what we get, and we don't get upset, am I right? So, did you pick up this figure? Did you pick up the Grand Inquisitor? Are you happy with this figure? Have you gotten this figure yet? If you haven't, and you are waiting, here's your chance to take a look at this figure and tell me how you feel about it. If you didn't pick up this figure, I completely understand why. Nobody really liked this character. I picked it up because I wanted to fill the ranks of the Inquisitors, not so much because I love the character, which is probably a bad reason to buy things, but I bought it anyway like this. It's just how it is. And with that out of the way, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, because that'd be awesome. And I love you guys. You guys are great. It's like super beneficial because you subscribe and then I provide you with more videos, which is I think a pretty fair trade-off. Obviously, like the video as well if you do subscribe, because then more people can like the video, and then it's like a super liking video because we all like the video. And you guys like me, and obviously I'll have to like you, you know? It's like, I'm like a free friend. If you'd like and subscribe, I'll be your friend. I'm like a free friend that you can just, no matter what, whenever you need me, right here, free friend. Remember that. I won't give you money, though. I'm not that kind of friend. And with that all the way, I've been me, and you've been you, and Reva, she did something in the show. I'll see you in the next video. Or will I? What if? I'll see you then.